I'm a big guy.
It's a trippy feeling.
I've gotten bigger. COVID 30.
COVID 30, huh?
Yeah.
You got the COVID 30 virus.
Yeah.
You grew in places you never knew you could.
I'm gonna lose it. We're live again.
Hey, everybody.
We're gonna finish the show off right. Donnie Cates left us. Bewildered. Dismayed. And we found out a lot of good things from Donnie Cates. I already knew it, but I just needed him to confirm it. I'm his favorite YouTuber. I have been for a long time.
Just confirmed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we found out who his least favorite YouTuber is.
Yeah, that was funny. I'll have to break the news to him.
There we go.
But, I wasn't surprised. I actually had that conversation with him not too long ago.
Oh, my gosh. So it won't be that all big of a surprise.
Yeah. He's not feeling well either. I feel kind of bad.
Sorry, buddy.
Anyway, Sam, what's going on?
Hey, Sam.
A bunch of Toms. Howdy, how you doing?
Hey, Toms.
Miguel, hello. Miguel Poole.
Miguel Poole.
What's up, Bueller and Bob? So, Bob, what's up, man?
How's it going?
You want to share something you bought?
Yeah, actually. So I've bought a few comics here at the con, and so this is one that I was eyeing, and I haggled on it, got a good price on it. But here you go, Teen Titans number 12, the first appearance of the Batman Who Laughs, and very, very happy to pick that up.
Yep. Very
cool.
That's awesome. We have our buddy coming right now.
There we go. Let me clear the deck so you can go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Well, I'll slide down. All right. Yeah. Come on. Go ahead. You sit there.
Okay. What am I doing?
I don't know. We're talking to my fan base.
The Bueller base.
The Bueller fan base.
The Buellettes. The silver Buellettes.
The Bueller
the Buelleristas.
Yeah.
The cut that Buellerista.
Buelleristas.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So, how you doing, Howard?
I'm just fabulous. I mean, as always, I live in the world of fabulosity.
Yeah. Everyone, this is Howard Chaykin, by the way.
How you doing, guys?
Howard Chaykin. This is the Bueller.
The Bueller experience. The real Bueller experience. Not the real thing, but an amazing simulation.
This is the real thing.
This is not Bueller Mania. I signed up for Bueller Mania.
Yeah, that's
I missed that. Oh, damn.
$34.99 plus tax.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh.
So anyway.
Or as they say in France, le-uh-oh.
Yeah.
So here we are. We
Yeah.
are in fabulous. Where are we again?
Puyallup,
which is
Washington State.
A word that was invented to make white people terrified because of a complete inability to pronounce it.
I got it. Puyallup.
Well, I mean, all white people in America think they have some Cherokee in them because it gives them authenticity, and then they get their DNA test and they find out how white they are, and they're terribly disappointed. It's fantastic.
Great.
Me, I'm just a product of Poland. It doesn't matter.
There you go. Anyway, so here at Washington State Summer Con, that's where we're at. Mm-hmm. That's what the name tag says on there,
right? And
stuff. And you got to hang out with a few fans.
I did.
Wasn't a tremendous crowds this time around.
I had attention paid to me, just enough to make my day special and complete.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I never mistake attention for affection. So it was okay. And I'm fascinated by what you're doing with that napkin. It was fabulous. A little touching it. It was very delicate. A little Marie Antoinette-esque there. Let them eat cake or release the scone. There you go. Nicely made.
So, Howard got to meet my family, or part of my family.
Yeah, I met your mom.
Yeah, how was that?
It explained terrible things about you. She's a lovely woman. She's obviously a deeply patient and lovely woman.
Yeah. She put up with you for the last couple of days.
I'm a joy to be with. I'm
pure joy.
As I've said more than once, and the photo demonstrates, I am the Archbishop of Fun, and I am an absolute beloved figure.
Yeah.
And a joy to behold. Yeah. I'm lying.
Even Bob's laughing at that one.
Getting a laugh out of Bob is a pretty easy feel.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cheap date.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, let's face it. He's like Hank Kingsley in that guy. You know, and that's
Is that the first panel you've ever been on with Kingpin sitting next to you? There?
yeah, that was it.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kind of cool is the word I was going to use. Kind of
Yeah,
cool.
kind of cool.
I got that. That's exactly how I talk. No.
That's great.
No, I did 2 panels this weekend, both of which were pretty much the same. Just chats.
Yeah.
And they were really enlightening and fun. I had a good time, and both you guys, both you and Bob, were both very well behaved, and had raised interesting issues and interesting questions consistently. You know, I've been on panels where I literally felt the need to leech over and bitch slap the moderator.
I've watched a few of those.
Oh, please, with me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can hear my eyes clank when they roll. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, I can be fairly awful.
I think there was one I watched, and someone off somewhere was like playing on something like a metal bar, and you're like, shut up or something.
Well, I was at a convention a couple years back in Miami, and there was a guy who had obviously just started his education in music. He was playing the tuba, and he only knew 2 notes. So he spent and he needed desperately. He was ADD, which is attention deprived, and he spent the entire day walking around blowing this tuba, these 2 notes. And you know, there should be a law, you know, just keep your tuba at home, you know.
Yeah, or learn another note.
Friends don't let friends drive their tubas around a convention floor, you know. Just get that out of here. Is that good, by the way?
Is that
delicious?
That jelly thing?
What is that, a scone or what?
Yeah.
What was inside it?
Strawberries?
No, I'm good. I'm so fat right now. I could be sold for parts, you know. Yeah, that's it. Calm down, woman. Just calm down. Talking to Travis's mom here.
He's talking to my mother.
Talking to his mom, you know.
So I'm thinking about bringing my sister next time. Do you think that's a good idea?
No, I'm fond of your mom. You know,
Okay.
she's more age appropriate, to tell you the truth. You know, and we share similar interests. We like music and we like hair.
Yep.
You know, and dogs.
There you go.
Up. I'm getting a call. Who's calling?
Probably your wife.
Oh, my beautiful wife.
There you go.
Hey, Doll, how are you? I did not. I'm live on a YouTube channel, being insulted and depressed by its host. I'll call you later. Okay, honey. Bye.
She might be watching. That might be why she called.
Not likely.
Okay.
No. My wife has better things to do than spend any time in my company in this regard or yours.
All right.
She, you know, your mom is just literally here watching the natives, and my wife gave up on watching the natives a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh no. My wife is I have to drag my wife to chick flicks. She is all about cowboy pictures and war movies. You know, and we're going to see Suicide Squad tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because it's the thing we do in this culture, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. And I'm sure she'll dig it. I hear it's very violent and a lot of explosions, which is very much her thing. We're watching a bunch of guys dressed as Star Troopers, right? Whatever these trooper persons are, and these guys literally are evading the Dignity Police right now. Because the Dignity Police has been called out. The Squad will be here shortly as well. You know, so that's it.
So, can I talk about a TV show that I know we're both fans of?
Which is
Community. And, well, at least the first few seasons.
Well, that one Gap season, that was just it was like the Bizarro Community.
Yeah.
You know, it was just I love the show so much.
Yeah.
And despite the fact that, you know, whatever, but Dan Harmon was able to get work out of those people that is shocking.
Yeah.
And I love the show so much, and it made me fans of all of those people, in particular Alison Brie.
Yeah, she's great.
She's better. She's intriguing in a way that I find really, you know, I mean, she does that. She plays Pete's wife on Mad Men, but then she does Glow.
Yeah.
And whether by intent or circumstance, the real breakout on that show, and it hasn't really seemed to have panned out, but the performances really were amazing, was Betty Gilpin. And I mean, Gilpin on Glow just demonstrated the fact that she was like the female equivalent of all those male actors who are too beautiful to be identified as character people, you know. And she is an astonishing performer. But Brie's work on Community was amazing.
Yeah.
And again, it's I'm not comparing it, but like The Wire, I think it was a show in which those guys will have done the best work of their lives. On Community.
It's one of my favorite shows. At least, like I said, the first.
I have not rewatched it.
Yeah.
But it is so much about television.
Yeah.
In so specific a way. That, I mean, years ago, I was pitching along with a partner a television series about a guy who gets trapped in television. That television is an alternate universe, which it's all connected. That each franchise exists in the same universe as every other franchise. And we literally created a stream of parodies of everything. And to a certain extent, Community may not be that show, but it understands that idea and runs with it. The Law and Order episode, the paintball episode.
Let's talk about the paintball parody Star Wars episode.
Right.
Did you enjoy that?
I didn't realize what I was looking at until after the fact.
Yeah.
Someone had to point that out to me to notice that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just every single performance on the show. I mean, it made a star out of what's his name? Ken. What's his name? The guy who played Mr. Chang.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Ken John.
Ken Jeong.
Yeah, Ken. I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's. I mean, nothing he's done since then has been as good.
Yeah.
Danny Pudi was so good on that show, and just I haven't seen anything that has convinced me that he's really any better than that. Everything was great on the show.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites. I think I heard you mention it one time.
Well, I think it's the last network sitcom I cared about.
It was too. That one,
Yeah.
actually, I'll take it back. I had that show and I liked another one called The Last Man on Earth. And I don't know if you ever watched that one, but that was with one of the guys from Saturday Night Live. Literally played The Last Man on Earth. And there was
Went right below my radar.
Okay, yeah, you might like that one. It's kind of a darker, drier.
I watch a lot of television, but very little network these days.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what half hours I watch on streaming or cable, and there aren't a lot. I mean, I'm loving Schmigadoon on Apple. What's that? I came very late to Ted Lasso because in its description there's nothing in it that seemed to appeal, and then this pal of mine, Mike Stratford, I mentioned, he said, "You got to watch this. You must watch this." And Carlin did as well. Mike Carlin too. And I watched it, and it killed me. And I think I came on after 5 or 6 episodes had already dropped. So I managed to see the entire series before I didn't have to wait anymore. And the woman who plays Ted's estranged wife is an actress named Andrea Anders, who I am crazy about. She was the female lead on a show called Better Off Ted.
Yes.
Which nobody watched.
Oh, that was a great show.
Another Victor Fresco show.
Two seasons of that.
Yeah, just amazing. I ended up watching the last 2 unaired episodes.
She was the blonde lady?
Yes.
Yeah, she was great.
On my phone when I was in Zagreb. I loved that show so much. I mean, Portia de Rossi was fantastic. The 2 guys who were the scientists in the lab downstairs. It killed me, And she also did a recurring on Modern Family, which is probably the last network sitcom I watched. Yeah. Where she played their next door neighbor. She was married to Steve Zahn, and they played 2 trailer park rednecks who were clearly much more complex than they portrayed. They were obviously moneyed.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Cultured.
Yeah, they had the boat and stuff like that.
And they knew. Yeah. They knew everything about everything that needed to be known. Yeah. And she's fantastic, and she gives a really heartbreaking performance as Ted's wife. I love the show. Juno Temple made a real impression on me on Vinyl, which is a show that nobody watched about the record business in the 1970s in New York, starring Bobby Cannavale. She plays an intern, a non-hire but unpaid intern, who basically brings punk to the record label, and she does a completely convincing American accent. She's as a downtown chick in the 70s. She's great on the show. I love Brett Goldstein. The fact that Brett, about the story, why Goldstein is playing Roy Kent. All right, he's a writer on the show.
Okay,
and he begged to play the part of Roy Kent. He's never done. Apparently, he never acted much before, but he really wanted the part. And Jamie Tart, the guy who plays Jamie Tart, is amazing. How far are you current?
No, I'm not.
Have you seen the second season?
For the which one?
You seen the second season yet?
No, I haven't.
Just the first.
Yeah.
Okay, because we're 2 episodes. The third episode of season 3 dropped. Season 2 rather dropped Friday.
Okay.
Have you seen Physical?
No.
Physical is really good. Physical stars Rose Byrne,
Okay.
who's another actress I think doesn't get anywhere near the attention that she deserves. She is a brilliant comic stooge. She's also a phenomenal dramatic actress. I saw her on Broadway in a revival of You Can't Take It With You, which is a classic late 30s chestnut, co-starring with James Earl Jones and an actor named Reg Rogers, whose name you don't know, but whose face you do.
Okay.
He was on The Americans. He played the Soviet agent who was masquerading as a conservative Republican. On The Nick, he played the young doctor's dad. He always plays douchebags.
Yeah.
And in this, he got to play the Misha Auer ballet instructor part. And watching an actor who's been typecast for so long break out of his own that own box that he'd been put in and have a berserk time on stage was like a joy to behold. And Byrne was the glue that held it all together. I don't think she gets anywhere near the attention she deserves for Bridesmaids, and she's fantastic in Get Him to the Greek. And on Physical, she plays a completely emotionally deprived housewife in 1970s San Diego, married to a complete shithead with an unrewarding marriage, who accidentally discovers aerobics, that the Jane Fonda stuff, and finds it and translates it into an obsession. And we know from a setup into the first episode that things work out for her in a particular way. But the getting there and her internal monologue is staggering. It's really good. Jeffrey Arend, who is Christina Hendricks' ex-husband, plays the best friend of her husband. Her husband's played Rory Scovel, a stand-up comic who seems to be capable of doing very generous work playing an asshole. It's very good. Yeah. It really is. I think the last episode of the first season just dropped last week.
So you obviously have a passion for television.
I love TV.
You worked in TV for a while.
Yeah, but I never worked on a show I'd watch.
Have you ever thought about dipping? I mean,
no.
Never thought about going back?
No. I left Los Angeles.
Or at least I know you consulting the Mad Men or whatnot.
Television is not a freelance experience. It's a job. Television is a staffing experience, and I live an hour and a half north of Los Angeles. Yeah. I'm not going to commute. I got fired. I'm an old. I'm belching like crazy. Pay no attention to this. Okay? I'm too old. I was too old when I got fired, and also the model of television now is nowhere near as profitable as it was when I was in it.
Sure.
I worked on shit that paid really well. Today, people work on good stuff that doesn't pay at all. Because you now have a different model for a season. Mm-hmm. In those days, you did a 22-episode season, and when I worked in syndication, the money was considerably less. It was $5,000 less per script than for network. But you had so many reruns that it more than made up for it. You made a lot more money from that. But the rerun market no longer really exists. So what you have now, I mean, I like 6-episode out seasons. Mm-hmm. I've also been. My wife watches very little TV with me. Very little. I mean, she loved Bosch, for example. Bosch was a show she loved. I'm looking forward to the new version of the show, which will be on in a year and a half. What? You
made me remind of there's a show. I think it was on Hulu or something like that. It's got he plays an old sportscaster. Brockmire.
Brockmire. I thought they shot the bed with the final season.
Yeah.
But that the beginning, I'm a huge Hank Azaria fan. I love the fact that Hank Azaria.
I think he should play you.
No. The guy, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Or Ed Asner, depending on whoever's around.
Ed Asner, yeah.
So Azaria is amazing. I love the fact that Azaria is a Ladrino Jew.
Yeah.
The Yiddish is more Spanish inflected. That's right. But I think Brockmire was astonishing.
Yeah.
I love the commercials.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched the final season. It was just terrible. It was unwatchable.
Yeah. It's like they just threw it in there because they got picked up.
Well, it took place in the future.
Yeah, it was unnecessary.
Don't do that. Yeah. That's just wrong. Yeah. I watch a lot of stuff. Talking about Giancarlo Esposito's here at the show. I love The Boys, and I love The Boys. I watch The Boys primarily because I'm a huge Anthony Starr fan, who I was a big fan of on Banshee, which for the longest time was the best comic book show on television that was never really a comic book.
Yeah.
But it certainly had the sensibility, certainly the best action show on television. And I'm looking forward to Star's new feature. Have you seen the trailer for this? Oh, God. Here I am being corporately promoting, right? I'm promoting something I make no profit from. It's called American Sausage Standoff.
Okay.
And it stars Anthony Starr and the fabulous W. Earl Brown.
Yeah.
The trailer is a pistol.
Nice.
Oh, God. I mean, I larfed, as they say in England. I larfed a lot, you know. So I mean, I spend more time than I should, but I read too.
That's all right.
I'm a reader.
I convinced him to check out Shadow Doctor.
Okay.
The people know on here I talk about that book all the time. I convinced him to check it out. Hopefully he does. I think he'll be pretty happy with
I'm
it.
more interested in Shadow's general practitioner.
Jesus, you know what? That's not what it is at all.
Like I said,
I like Shadow Dentist
the
a lot better.
Archbishop. That's his boyhood assistant, right?
Yeah, that's the sequel. We're coming up with stuff
The
for him right now.
Archbishop of Fun, as I've
There you
always
go.
said. Look at me.
That's awesome.
All right.
Very
well,
cool.
thanks. Thanks,
All
pal.
right. I'll let you
Always
go
a
there.
pleasure. Always a treat. Never a
I'll
treatment.
talk to you a little bit
You
more.
will you?
Yeah.
You will.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Thank you very much.
All right, so-
Later.
All right. Thank you, Howard.
Rest your sphincters.
See, that's the title of the video. Rest your sphincters. Come on over here, Bob. We'll close out with a little Howard shake in there. He's tremendous. You can hear him singing right now. Both of us got the opportunity to host this panel.
Yes.
You did today. I did yesterday.
Mhm.
Just an enormously intelligent, entertaining guy to listen to talk.
Absolutely.
And
charming as all get out.
Charming, yeah. Sad to bring that up.
I did.
My mom's still here? Yeah, she's still
Yeah.
here.
She's being talked to again.
Yeah. But really, I mean, very, you can tell he's been around a long time, seen a lot of things, said a lot of things or whatnot, and, it's just a joy to see a talent or talk to someone who has 50 plus years in the business and then knowledge from the back boardroom all the way to the counter of the comic shop or whatnot, and just to hear his stories and to hear his knowledge is just awesome. And I love stuff like that. And I think, I'll be honest, I think the creators who we've got the opportunity to meet and spend time with, I think they notice that in us. And I think that's why they enjoy talking to us so much. We haven't really had any problems with creators at all. I think they really enjoy talking to myself and Bob. And I think we make an impression on them. So it's pretty cool when you think about it.
Yeah,
So,
I when Howard first came out, I was a little intimidated by him, only because he cracks it up, and I'm not as quick-witted as that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do have an enormous base of knowledge, and some of the stuff that he started hitting on were things that I grew up with, and so to be able to just talk to him about these different things that he's been through, different people that and he's a great knowledge of stage and TV that it just blew me away. And the thing I love about him most is how honest he is about it, right?
Yep.
And so, but the really cool thing, him talking to both of us, in the panel, I think we hit it off. It was great.
Yeah.
It was absolutely great.
I was going to ask him for his phone number, but he already gave it to my mother.
Oh, he did. This has been one of the most entertaining things here at the con.
My mom just heard me say her name. We're live right now, Mom. We're still live. Yeah.
Mhm.
My mom's had a blast. Bob, how you doing? Bob World, how you doing, my friend? Appreciate you. Yeah, you're right. Long time no chat. I'm doing good, man. I can't complain. Let's see here. We're just the Black Kiss should be a series. That is his X-rated comic book.
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
That's right.
yeah, I think that's the one that got him banned from Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Twice.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, that's interesting. A Comic Crazy. He's on W8 FE number 5 and 6.
Wife number 5 or 6 now.
Oh yeah. After today, it might be 7. My mom's literally standing right here. She's like within like arm's length, just looking at me. Anyway, I'll take that comment off there.
All right.
But yeah, it's been the con's about to close. We only got about an hour left.
Yeah.
And really, it's died down quite a bit. Like I said, Donnie Cates left around 3:00, and but that was a pleasure having him on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And talking with him. And unfortunately, Bob didn't get to host his panel because he had to leave early. And
but I love the fact that he came here.
Yes.
And truthfully, as you said it correctly, that was the panel. I mean,
yeah,
we had 200 of you guys in the chat watching while Travis was interviewing him.
Or as he took control, just took
Right.
over the mouse. It's funny because he took the mouse. He's like, "Oh, this isn't how you work this." He didn't realize how the StreamYard worked.
Yeah, exactly.
He kept on highlighting the wrong comment and like going above it and stuff. He's like, "How do you do this?" But yeah, just having him on here talking about stuff. You know, he's was very friendly with me when they first saw him yesterday. I walked up to him and to say hi, hello, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on? Comics with Bueller." So that was kind of nice, and you know, and I was really hoping he'd come over. I was only expecting him to come over for a few minutes, but you know, as you guys know, it's been a little slow here. So he's like, his assistant kept coming over, like tapping on her watch, like 2 minutes, Turkish, 2 minutes. So it told me 2 minutes, 5 minutes ago.
And then he would like tell her, like, get out of here. There's nobody over there.
Yeah. So he's like, there's nobody there. I'm just stay here and do this instead.
Yeah, exactly.
And so he just hung out here with us, which is great. So, hey, Black Box Comics, what's going on? Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hope you're having a great time. Everyone, don't forget to go to blackboxcomics.net. Enter the code Bueller. You save 10%. They got a brand new title coming out, and they got the Kickstarter.
That's right.
That
Fushino
Bob
Kage.
Fushino Kage. Did I get it right? Kage?
Yeah, you did.
That Bob already signed up for,
I did.
and I don't know how many days it has left.
I
It's-
think it's got till the end of the month, right?
Mhm.
Black Box, can you tell us how much longer the Kickstarter's going for, please?
Yeah.
But I got one of the tiers that allowed me to get issue number 4, the David Mack cover, which
Yeah.
is amazing.
The shiny one.
And I can't
I'm
wait to get
curious to see David Mack's artwork in the shiny form.
that. Yeah,
Because his work is different.
yeah, it's kind of like a watercolor.
Huh,
type
that's
thing.
interesting.
You know, he does a lot of work in collage type stuff as well. Love his stuff. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
So everyone, check out Black Box Comics. I mean, they're a great independent comic book publisher. They've been supporting the Bueller channel for quite a long time, and they're putting out good books. I mean, the Bigs and Tiny, I really enjoyed that because it was funny. The Devil's one, Dominion.
Dominion.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Like I said many times, it's like Ghost Rider meets the.
The artwork and color.
Yeah,
is
it was
amazing.
great, and he sent me the shiny cover.
Yeah, that
It's
was.
just freaking awesome. I love that one. And but yeah, go there. It's blackboxcomics.net. And the code Bueller10. I'm sorry, that's the Bueller10 one, and you get 10% off anything on the website. And then you know, go support the Kickstarter campaign.
Absolutely.
Support independent publishers. They need it
They
because
do.
they don't get enough love from. I'll be honest, they don't get enough love from Diamond.
This
They
is
get
true.
they get kind of pushed aside and they just don't, and it's sad because you know, they don't even know when their books are coming out, and it's ridiculous. Let's see, Tom Garcia, I know who that is. He says Donnie likes you better, Bueller. You know what? You must have been watching.
You must have been watching. We love you, Tom.
I could have told you that a long time ago. Let's see. Hey guys, the Kingpin on right is retired. Enjoy. Yeah, he took
Yeah.
the outfit off
I
there.
had to take it off. It was hot.
Steve, what's up, man? Yeah, we're having a good time.
Steve Whiting, good to see you, buddy.
13 days left on the Kickstarter campaign.
Yeah, yeah,
There you go. Samurai action.
absolutely. It's a great.
He loves samurai.
Yeah, the
stuff.
first 3 issues were amazing, and I really was hoping that they would continue it, and they are. So the second arc, issues 4 through 7, are coming out, but definitely go to the Kickstarter and get the trade paperback of the first 3 issues, and then they got a bunch of different, what do they call them, tiers,
Cheers, yeah.
as you know, that you can get as well. So go check out the Kickstarter. It's great stuff, you guys.
Eventually, I'm going to do a exclusive with them.
That's awesome.
We've talked about it. Just the timing, other stuff coming up, man. It's crazy. But eventually, I'll have a black box exclusive. Sleepy Reader, what's going on?
How's it going, Damien?
When is the Bueller discount code going to work at Taco Bell? It should already work.
Enter the code Chalupa Bueller.
Wait, Bob's chin is bald. Yeah, he shaved it.
I did because I was the kingpin.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, buddy. Hope you're doing. Hey, Tom, man. I brought your dad's prints here with me, and I didn't know if anyone was coming down, but I literally have your dad's prints that he bought last time. He left them at the booth, and I was hoping to see someone from your guys' store or something like that here, and just didn't happen. Wasn't a lot of comic book people here.
There's a few. There's a couple of people who have shops up in Kirkland. I know that.
So, anyway, I don't know if you want to come on down here. You got an hour left. Come get your dad. Come get him. Great job on a Donnie Cates interview, Bueller. It was so fun. Yeah, it was awesome. He gave us a good 45 minutes, and he was looking forward to it. I mean, honestly, he's been sitting here. He sat here yesterday. It wasn't very busy. He sat here today.
Yeah.
And him and I talked quite a bit yesterday and stuff. And I'll have him on the channel again. I think, like I said, I think we hit it off or whatnot. He's known me for a couple of years and stuff. And a
lot of nuggets inside that interview.
But he also knows I'm good with if it's a confidential, I don't share that stuff, so he knows that. So looks like I missed a great show. Stay safe, guys. It's Monday and time to hit the right. So yeah, you must be from overseas. What up, Comic Tom 101? There you go. Hey, Sin City, what's up? Hey, Play Boys. Steve White says, love the Kingpin outfit, Bob. You looked great. You did, man.
My friend. Appreciate that.
Greetings from Japan.
Hey.
How were the crowds at the con? The crowds at the con were good for the celebrities. This turned out to be more of a celebrity fest con. And Giancarlo Esposito has been busy all day long. So it just now died down. So he's literally been pictures and autographs the whole day.
For as small as this con was, there was a good amount of people here.
Yeah. Since he says, your mom, Bueller, give your mom a hug for me, please. My parents have been gone for a long time. I'm gonna give my mom a hug right here.
There you go.
My mom. My mom's first con, probably her last.
She's not going to come to Rose City?
Not if Howard's there. Do you want to go to Rose City? Yeah. You'll drop me off? You got to let me know. I'll get you tickets. You dropped me off before. Bob got some books. I didn't pick up anything. I don't think I bought anything. No, I didn't buy nothing. I sold a bunch of stuff. I actually sold all my. I brought 8 short boxes of books. I sold every single book, didn't I?
You did.
Sold them all. We went through about 4 of the boxes. Had about 4 left. Some guy offered me some money for them. I said, sure, take them. So the bunch of the Bueller collection found a new home already.
Exactly.
There was nothing like those are. I don't want to say filler books, but there wasn't
There was some good stuff in there.
Ronnie Boy Comics, hello, how are you? Nope, no books. Sold books. Sold, I don't know, 600 books, 700 books.
Close to that, yep.
Hello to Bueller's mom. All right, that's from Ronnie. That's awesome. Great interview with Cates. You guys always bring it on it. Thank you, One Shot Comics. Yeah, that was fun. See, I got Tuesday. I got Elvira on. Literally, I don't know if it's. I don't think we're doing it live. I think it's pre-recorded, but it's going to be a short interview. It's like 20 minutes, so I should have that video up Tuesday night. So if you want to see what Elvira is working on, because she's got a new Indiegogo campaign and a book out, I think. I think she's got a little bit of both.
Just came out with a book that was Elvira meets Vincent Price.
Yeah. A little nervous about the Elvira thing.
Why is that?
I don't really know what to say to her. To be totally honest.
Yeah, I hear that.
Creators and stuff, I can talk to creators and stuff like that. Not a problem. It's an endless supply of stuff that they've worked on and knowledge and stuff. Celebrities or whatnot, I don't know what to say.
Celebrities like talking about themselves, so just ask her questions so she can talk about herself.
That's how I met you. Cage Grant, Peacemaker comic is hot. Oh yeah, Peacemaker. Jagan is so accomplished, 70 years young, and has worked on so. Yep, he has. You are rocking it today. Awesome thing. I appreciate that,
Galvin,
Robert.
how's it going, buddy?
Steve Rice, good evening, fellas or folks. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. We're about an hour before the con is over with. I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you, Bob. You had a good time?
Thank you. I had a great time. I had a great time hanging out with you, as always.
There you go.
And thank you guys for tuning in and staying with us throughout the con. It's been awesome interacting with you.
Yep.
And, man, I can't wait to do this again.
Thank you, Mom, for helping me and everything. So that was awesome having her.
And same with Mrs. Bullseye.
Yep.
Thank you very much for helping me out this weekend. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yep. And the next con, I don't know if we're doing anything there. I mean, I just hanging out. It's probably Rose City.
Mhm.
And but we don't have a booth or nothing setting up. I usually just go to Rose City and just hang out with everybody. So
Hopefully, we've heard that other people are going to be coming into town for it. So
yeah. So
really hope that happens.
all right, everyone. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I might be live tomorrow morning. I don't know. If I wake up, I'll go live. So in place of the Monday coffee video and stuff. So everyone, appreciate it. Love you guys. You guys are already subscribed, so thanks.
Thank you very much.
All right, everyone. Take care. Appreciate it. Later.